Right, we are back, ladies and gents, for some more scintillating F3 action, and the final bit of scintillating F3 action for this season. Championship is on the line here today. I'm just going to make sure that all of my audio things are working before quali gets underway, just so that we don't have problems with that. Steel Series. That should be all right. So, with that all sorted, and with the first cars going out onto the track, we will be able to get the final race of this scintillating F3 Championship here in GRS underway, and the status quo of Conor O'Hearn being the first one out the pit lane is staying true here today. We will keep you updated with the championship standings. I believe 3 people can win the championship here today. 2 likely. Let me just double check the standings. Believe the points deficit that Jack Cockayne has to Thibaut is 15 points, as far as I'm aware. But I mean, the points standings still haven't been updated from Monza. So I believe if we take the final positions from Monza, so Thibaut got 5th, Jack got 3rd. So I believe that is 15 points or 17 points to from Thibaut to Jack. There's 25 points for 1st, 18 points for 2nd, 15 points for 3rd, 12 points for 4th, I believe 10 points for 5th. So I believe it is, could be 14 actually. Yeah, 14 points from Jack to oh no, it'd be Jake Bamford to Jack is 14 away from Thibaut. But, oh god, speaking of an Alpine, one's just gone very, very sideways there. Jake Bamford, I believe, can win the championship today if Thibaut gets 4th and he wins. And I believe it is if Jack wins and Thibaut gets 5th. I believe he wins the championship, and obviously Jake gets like 3rd or something. I will definitely have this confirmed by the end of the night, who has been world champion. I might need to have some help in that from a certain Andy or a certain Volt, you know, the guy who's supposed to do the standings, or a certain Villius, whoever really, Mitch maybe, or the GRS account, which is Mitch. But anyway, Conor O'Hearn will get us going with a lap time, and it is a 29.3. Whether that's a good lap time or not, we shall see. As next one to cross the line, I believe, will be the McLaren of Corey McSweeney, but he is not on a lap, so we'll double check who's coming around the final corner. I believe it's the Williams of F.A. Chapman and Thibaut cutting the corner. I don't know what's going on, but F.A. Chapman goes on to pole position at 27.6. Obviously the man that won last time out in Monza, hoping to continue that form, but he's just pipped to pole by Liam in the Haas, usually in the McLaren, but reserving for Haas today for the team led by Harvey Conway, and I believe in Harvey Conway's final season as that team's team principal. Could be wrong about that. As Jake Bamford goes into 3rd position, Mr. Chillaxed 4th, Lowry goes into 5th, and the only 2 people slower than Conor O'Hearn is Mitch Snape and Corey McSweeney in the McLaren. I believe, yeah, Tommy Akatike on a lap. He did almost Verstappen it there, but coming around the final, well, the little kink in the straight and to the line He is now behind Tommy Ekatika. Oh, not Tommy Ekatika. Connor Ahern. And Thibaut, only 8th position for the Williams. That is not what I would call a good lap for the Williams car. So he has put some pressure on himself. Stephen Trodden to the line. This is not going to be challenging any sort of time at the moment, apart from obviously the 2 people who I believe they were on at like warm-up laps. And I believe this is Robert Jovanovski in the Red Bull. I'll just have to confirm that because the guy changes his name every fucking second. We shall check. Will it be Robert Jovanovski? Yes, it will. We're supposed to have Jake Armstrong here today. But Jake's offline. And we're just checking. Bastian Vries is supposed to be here. Callum Pearce is supposed to be here in the Mercedes. So we should have 17 people here. But we don't. My controllers. As I don't think anything's changed in the running order. Willie John is on a lap. Check Stephen Trodden. He is, I believe, the closest to the line because Thibaut has invalidated and so is Tommy Ekatika. So Stephen Trodden will be the next one to cross the line here in Jeddah in the Haas car. It won't be the last time you'll see this generation of cars on the in GRS because we do have a season next season. Stephen Trodden goes into 10th. I don't know if he improved his time. I wasn't really looking. But I believe the next one to cross the line is Corey McSweeney in the McLaren. Oh, and he's hit the wall. He has done a reverse Verstappen. Instead of oversteering into it, he's understeered right into the wall. Yuki Tsunoda, if you will. So that's not what you want to do if you're a McLaren of Corey McSweeney, I should say. And to the line for Lowry. P4, Lowry, since the start of this season, has become incredibly pacey in that RB. I remember at the start of the season, he couldn't really get out of last place in qualifying, but he has improved his pace and then some this season as Willie John goes into 4th position. Obviously, Sauber, I believe, have already won the Constructors' Championship in F3. And so they will not really care too much about finishing well with both cars. I think Willie John might just be... He might be aware of only one car matters in that team today. And we will get the... If Mitch is watching, if anyone who knows the standings is watching, please let me know what the point situation is here tonight, because I do want to know. So we'll just wait for someone who knows what they're on about. Tell us who's in championship contention, because God forbid... Oh, that's a little bit of a wall hit. Because God forbid Thomas Underhill ever update the standings. You know, his job in GRS. But, you know. Is anyone on a lap? Connor Ahern is, and he's 8/10 up. If that is correct, that is a stonking lap for the Alpine driver. That would put him ahead of the RB of Lowry and into 5th position, which is a great showing for Connor Ahern. Obviously, he's had a few flash-in-the-pan performances this season, but he's been consistently in the middle of the pack. And yeah, he goes up to P4, overturns one of the Saubers as well, of Willie John. And if it were to finish like this, I don't think Sauber can get their Speedway team play here. And I think Jack's got to get on with it as well, because he's a long shot for the title, but he is obviously still there. It would require Thibaut having something go wrong, but around the streets of Jeddah, it's always possible. So we'll keep an eye on one of the championship contenders here. Shifts down a gear to get that rotation in as Robert Jovanovski goes on to pole with a 27.3. That is a red hot time from the Red Bull driver, and into the banked hairpin goes Jack Cocaine in the Alpine, working away at the steering wheel as he goes round the sweeping section of Jeddah and into one of the I don't know the corners on this track, but and now down the back straight, if you can call it a straight. It's a flat out section at least, past the Louis Vuitton boards and past the MSC Cruisers boards and into this super scary left-right flick there, and now onto the penultimate straight that will take Jack Cocaine into top gear, into 8th gear before he starts braking for the final hairpin, turn 27 of this racetrack. Gets it nice and tucked in. That was a great run to the line, or a great final hairpin from the Alpine driver. And to the line, what's it going to be for Jack Cocaine? He goes up to P5. That's exactly what he needs, or at least what he wanted, because I don't think he's going to be challenging that Robert Jovanovski time at the moment. But we'll keep an eye on Thibaut, because he is up on his time. But he's locked up! He is locked up! The championship leader, it seems to be all going away for the Williams man. To the line, he's still going to try and improve. I think he'll still get a time out of it. 8th position, I should say. But it's again another showing of an error from the Williams man. Obviously, last time out, he got taken out by Robert Jovanovski.
You say?
Oh, Charlie Gordon has joined us.
Do you want a friend?
Yeah, sure.
Yay!
One of your drivers is competing for a championship, so.
I'm aware, and we're still in the constructors, but it'll take a miracle.
He's also cocked it up into the final hairpin. He's currently 9th on the grid, and Jake Bamford's 2nd, and Jack's 6th. So at the moment, if it were to end like this, Jake Bamford's winning the championship.
Would it?
Yeah.
Hang on, he's where? Where did you say T-Bowles?
T-Bow's 9th.
And Jake's 2nd?
Jake's 2nd.
Yeah, that would end. Yeah, fair dues, that would end it.
So I don't know exactly how many points Jake is behind. I think it's 12.
17.
17?
Hang on, double check. The standards have been done.
In that Jack.
Jack's 19.
The gaps are bigger than I thought they were.
Hang on, let's have a look.
Because they were 22 points.
Has that been done?
After...
Yeah, it's been done. Thibaut 152, Jake 135, 17 points, and Jack's 19.
Right.
Have an invite, by the way. Cheers.
Yeah, no worries.
And we are 28 points behind in the constructors.
So possible if I mean, to be fair, Willie's in 9.
Yeah. Hang on, what?
So it would take
So, is FA on pole right now?
No,
What the? Oh, that makes it. He pops up, doesn't he?
He's good in qualifying.
He's like Checo. He loves the Middle Eastern tracks.
Yeah.
No.
There's a McLaren going to the line here. Don't know if he's on the lap. That's not a McLaren. They just look like one. Right, the game's lighting has just made an Alpine look like a McLaren.
I was going to say, if it's the Williams Golf livery, then fair enough, but...
It looked orange. It is Conor O'Hara, he's on a lap, and that Red Bull's not. I mean, he didn't get in the way per se, but it's not going to help, and it hasn't. He's almost lost it.
Can I be heard on stream?
I should think so.
I'll double check.
I've got it set to chat.
Oh, I don't know if I can be bothered to check.
I've got the stream open now.
That saves me time then, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be the stats guy today.
So,
Got all the detail about the championships.
yeah, you can be heard, so...
According to the maths that FA has done, the constructors is winnable with a 1-2 with Poland fastest lap, and then Sauber get P3 and P11. There you go.
I love how he's doing all of this while setting purple sector 2.
No, he didn't do it now. He did it earlier.
No,
I was gonna say, fair play though if he did.
He's good in.
Oh, he's 4 tenths up.
He's 410. This could be something for pole. I think it will be if he can get to the line. And he
He
has
tops the Beatles.
27-1. Not many have topped the Beatles.
What's his name? The guy from Take That did the other day, didn't he? More #1 albums than the Beatles. It was a thing.
Yeah, Charlie Gordon always wanted to bring out a music fact.
Yeah. It was what's his name?
Paul McCartney. Oh,
No, he wouldn't take that.
God, who knows?
It wasn't Gary Barlow.
Well,
The other
if you
famous
don't
one.
know, I've got no chance.
Yeah.
Oh, Mitch into 6th. Nate.
Remembered.
That puts another position between
Robbie Williams.
Win.
Yeah, he's got more #1 albums than the Beatles now. It was the famous one that wasn't Gary Barlow, that's all I know.
O'Connor's going to be probably on the top of the time sheet, so...
That's always at all.
FA is not on the lap, so we'll turn to the Mercedes of Callum Pearce, who's on an outlap. Maybe the Haas. Or outlap. Both of them.
Owen Thomas is on a lap. That is, yes. Oh, hang on. Tommy Ekatike's on a much better lap.
Yeah, and he's also further on the track, so we'll keep an eye. 6
Yeah.
tenths up for the
What was that?
RB man.
Put him like 9th or 10th.
Oh, this Sauber's going to get in the way.
Give him a toe to the line, actually.
Yeah, he might give him all the time that he's just lost, because that would have lost him time in the final corner. Up to 5th. For
Fair play.
TK. And then we'll
Pulled that out, I know.
back to Owen Thomas in the Aston Martin. A 10th down on his time. It will take a brilliant final corner and a good amount of ERS to get to the line. And cutting as much of the track, and he just doesn't improve. And that'll be his final lap for today. He's
yeah.
Get up. Yeah, it's P14 at least for the Aston Martin.
From Ross either, actually.
Turn our attention to Links, I believe the next one to cross the line is the Red Bull, and he is down on his time. He's trying to get to the line, so we'll see if he can make the line. Callum Pearce, I believe, is on a lap. He's 4 tenths up in the Mercedes. What will it be? What position can it be for Callum Pearce? Obviously, he's been in some races this season, and he's not finished many of them, but around the final corner for the Mercedes man, and to the line for the Silver Arrow.
I actually didn't know he was F3.
Yeah. P6 for Callum Pearce, a decent lap.
Lowry's up.
Lowry
5-10.
into 8th position. Jack Cocaine into 5th position. That's what he needs. The Williams of
Thibaut.
Thibaut to the line, goes
Thibaut.
5th. That's all he needs today.
Brings him much more into it.
Jake Bamford crosses the line. He does not improve. And now Willie John to the line. He's 5 tenths up. What will it be for the Sauber driver as he goes towards the line for the final time?
Spectate Corey.
P6. Corey not on a lap, so the last one to cross the line will be Stephen Todden, and he's not on a lap.
For me, he's revving out in 4th gear in the garage.
Right. He's
I was
barely
up to
revving it
5th.
in 5th in the left right. So.
Yeah, no, that is not what I'm getting. He sat in his garage absolutely beamsing it.
Thing is, Stephen Trodden's 7 tenths out. He's a second up. That would have put him, well, yeah, still would have put him last. But...
I can see his steering movement.
Right. Well.
Oh, big break in that.
On pole.
Go on, FA.
And it's not the Williams we all expected to be on pole, but It is at least one of them. Oh, well, I may not say that. FA's very quick. And Callum...
He's very quick.
Corey McSweeney is in the pit lane and retiring from the session.
Class viewing from my perspective.
I mean, to be fair, our viewing is now probably the same now. He is in the garage.
Yeah.
Right. And so...
FA changes nationality.
Yeah, FA Chatmac on pole from Robert Jovanovski, Jake Bamford, Liam, Thibaut Quo in the Williams, Willie John, Jack Cockayne, Corey McSweeney, Callum Pearce, Tommy Ekatike, Lowry, Connor Ahern, Mitch Snape, Owen Thomas, Stephen Trodden and Ross Turner in the Aston Martin will be the last one on the grid. And it sets the grid up for a very, very interesting Grand Prix.
Yeah, Jack's a bit out of position, but Jake is where he needs to be, really.
And qualifying doesn't really matter around the streets of Jeddah, especially in F3 because of the carnage that is sure to come. I can't think of much better track for a season finale when you want all the carnage from a neutral's point of view to happen. Because while I should be supporting one driver here, because he is my team principal for the moment, or to be fair, he's not anymore. I'm not racing that season, so.
Well, there's no team principals next season anyway.
Anyway, yeah, he's not my team principal anymore, but he.
This is the final race for the team principal system.
Yeah, he's the only one that's in the super secret Discord server. It's not so secret anymore.
Everyone knows about.
Everyone knows it in GRS, but no, I couldn't think of a better track when you want some carnage for a championship battle from a neutral's point of view. And it's been a very entertaining season here in F3. I've hoped everyone who has tuned in has enjoyed it with us. And we are 5 lights away from the final race. And it's go, go, go here in Jeddah. And I believe the Williams of FA Chatmac has got a good start. Robert Jovanovski is up his inside into turn 1. But no, he's lost a few positions as the Red Bull man and the Haas of Liam has gone through.
Into the wall.
Into the wall. Jovanovski is into the wall here on lap 1. And the Williams of FA Chatmac taking the lead as they're battling in behind. Multiple cars off the track. We're on board with Mitch Snape here going through the
Oh, Jake's gone over the skateboard car. He's off.
Oh, he's off. Jake Bamford is off the track. Everyone is off the track. I don't think anyone made an apex there. Into the second sector we go. Jack Cockayne is up into P4. Thibaut is into P3. The 3 championship protagonists are right next to each other on track as we go into the sweeping sections and onto the back straight. Jack Cockayne being hounded there by Willie John in the Sauber, and now the Sauber of Willie John is all over the place, and he's now being pressurised by Liam. Liam in the Haas. They bang wheels as we go down towards the left-right sweeper and into the corner. There's a little bit of contact. The Sauber goes wide, and as we go into the back straight, there's even more contact as we go down the final or the penultimate straight. And into the hairpin we go. It's about 3 wide. The RB goes up the inside of Willie John in the Sauber. Will he be able to get the traction? No, he won't. The Sauber and the Ferrari engine in that Sauber.
Now Callum Pearce is going at him. As they go 3 wide.
Oh, they're in the wall. There's a huge crash. Front wings everywhere. The RB of Tommy Ekatike is out. Liam is out. Willie John's got no front wing. And I think
Pearce has got away unscathed.
Callum Pearce has got away unscathed. There was a clipping point with the wall and they've hit it. 2 cars out on the spot. The Sauber with no front wing. Callum Pearce has somehow come away unscathed. The McLaren of Corey McSweeney has got wing damage.
I'm not sure if Corey might have had that before though, from when they went into turn 22.
Yeah, I think it's wing damage from that incident.
Could be.
I didn't see him make any contact on lap 1. But that is an absolutely huge crash. And I told you all to expect carnage. We've got carnage here today. And the Sauber...
Different crash on the straight to what we saw yesterday from John Ahern.
Yeah, I was there to see it. That was the only thing I saw of that race because I was at work. And Oh no, I wasn't at work. I was at Stadium MK,
Unlucky.
and that went well. As we'll quickly move on from that, as yeah, big crash here in Jeddah, and it's allowed this front four to kind of pull away from Willie John, because Willie John, obviously with that front wing damage, can't really go quickly. I mean, he should be going a little bit quicker.
But it's a safety car.
It is a safety car, yeah. But
Can I say?
Delta times, and yeah, he's. Well, I mean, my screen's telling me he's at 1 minute and 57 seconds up on his Delta. So, just a bit up. But no one pits. Obviously, we're going to have a few people pit. Callum Pierce, he might have... Yeah, he's got front wing damage.
Oh, shit. It looked like he got away with it.
He looked like he got away with it, but he is into the pits.
Sure, he did.
Front wing, where the stewards will have to decide who was at fault there. Yeah, as Callum Pierce gets a new front wing on that Mercedes, Willie John gets a new front wing on that Mercedes, on that Sauber, and Corey McSweeney gets a new front wing on that McLaren Mercedes. As there's almost a little bit of, I would say, contact.
Here goes Robert.
In this game, and Robert is up into P11. He's going to be very, very close with the Sauber of Willie John out of the pit lane.
He's beat him out. Oh, I've almost... Jesus.
Almost contact with the Red Bull, but nothing doing there, and obviously, and so we wait behind the safety car for this lap and probably the next. Yeah, Liam has left the session. Obviously, Liam has been very, very good since he's been racing in F3 this season, and it's probably the only blip on his.
I don't even think that was really his fault, was it? I thought he just got caught up in it.
I think it was just 3 wide down that straight. There's not much space to be left. And,
I'm not even sure he was the one who went 3 wide though, was he? I thought he was behind.
I think he got collected by, I think it was Willie. It might have been.
Yeah, or Tommy.
As well, yeah. I'm gonna have a look back at the incident because that's a luxury we have, with the streaming.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point. I'm gonna have a look back as well.
Oh, right. So, hang on.
Liam's just blamed the Alfa Romeo, which is obviously the Sauber.
A bit early there. So, the Sauber was last into it.
Yeah.
And the McLaren doesn't leave much space, but I don't think he's given enough time to react. So I would say it's a racing incident, and the fault would be the fact that the wall closes in. But if I were to put blame on anyone, I'd probably put it on Willie.
Oh yeah.
Because the McLaren could have given
him
space, but he can't really react. And then.
Oh, I don't know.
And then the rebound of the wall puts Willie into Liam and Tommy.
Yeah, I mean, Corey goes for it. Willie does go into it very late.
That's what I'm saying.
There is more room to be given, but he has gone in very late.
I don't think Corey can react. Maybe Corey didn't even know that wall closed in, or at least like subconsciously know it. But I believe the safety car will be in this lap, so we can get.
Liam got very unlucky there.
Yeah, Liam and Tommy got very unlucky.
Oh yeah, because the car went back across into Liam, which took out Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy stuff. Callum just called Stephen not very good in chat. That's not on. I don't know when he did it, but not on.
Stephen slander will not be tolerated.
Callum, mate, calm down or get out.
I think the safety car should be in this lap, I should say.
You'd imagine so. Everybody's there and it's been out for a few laps. Yeah, there it is.
Quite late, that's all I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think it always does it here though, because it's a lot of straight, to be fair.
I suppose. And a lot of time for the leaders to let the
Yeah, although FA is powering around.
Yeah.
Okay, he's slowing down now.
And when will he bolt in the Williams? He's looking like he's going to go around
Is in the pit lane now, so he can.
He can now, and he's bolted. He has gone, and Jake Bamford
Jake's
has gone with him. So we'll keep an eye on the Sauber into turn 1. Is he close enough for a move? FA goes defensive. The Sauber goes into turn 1, hits the barrier on the right-hand side. He's going to be forced out of road in the other Williams of Thibaut. He's all over the back of that Sauber. This is crucial for the championship if Thibaut can get ahead. There's fighting behind with Jack Cockane and Mitch Snape in the Ferrari, but nothing doing there. Further behind, nothing doing with the Aston Martins and the Red Bull of, I believe that's Robert Jovanovski in that Red Bull car. The Sauber going wide, the Williams, or not the Williams going wide, the Red Bull going wide.
Alpine.
And there's fighting between Lowry and Conor Ahern in the Alpine. As into the hairpin we go, Robert Jovanovski is going to go down the inside into the hairpin. There's a yellow flag out there.
He's making a move as well.
There's a yellow flag out there. I don't know what for. I think it might just be the game.
No, that's the safety car glitch.
Yeah, for the safety car glitch. But into the sweeping section we go, and nothing doing there with the Mercedes and the McLaren right at the back. We'll check with the Sauber of Jake Bamford. Is he close enough to make it?
He's going for it.
Not going
to he's not.
Corey McSweeney and Owen Wilson in the Aston Martin going side by side. The two Mercedes-powered cars fighting here under the lights here in Jeddah. And here comes the Sauber of Willie John into the final corner. There's nothing doing there. The straight line speed on the Red Bull is insane here tonight. But no overtaking happening into the hairpin. There's a lot of front wings going into rear wings at the moment. But
Jake's out of GRS.
No actual overtaking. But here comes the other Sauber of Willie John going into turn 1 with Robert Jovanovski and the Aston Martin in front with the Haas. But literally no one's sending it. They're all trying to break. All trying to break early.
They're all just taking each other out.
Oh, it's Aston Martin has been hit. What has gone on with Ross Turner?
Wing damage, or someone has wing damage.
What is he doing? What is going on here?
Yeah, he's weaving. I think his wheel might have gone.
Yeah.
Someone definitely has wing damage. I saw it rolling on the track. Oh, Callum Pierce is off the track. He might have
Turner has retired on track. I believe, yeah, that might be a wheel disconnect.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Maybe loss of force feedback as well. But,
Lowry is close to Mitch. Oh, not anymore.
He had some throttle input.
Yeah.
So
he was weaving through the S's, so he definitely. I mean, it wasn't right.
I think that's why I think it was a force feedback issue. FA is very close.
FA has dropped him. Yeah, he's dropped him.
FA has dropped Jake Bamford, and that is big. That is huge.
That is very big for Thibaut.
Thibaut is just happy to stand here. I mean, if these two ahead and behind him want to do anything for this championship, they've got to not be dirty, because we don't want to see it, but some tactics might have to come out here. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Austin and Robert.
As
Robert got it done, yeah.
Almost goes up the back of Thibaut.
Very close.
Willie John fighting away with Stephen Tron into turn 1, into the first chicane. And he does make that move on the Haas car. As he is a bit out of position. He's fighting with these cars that maybe a bit slower than him. As we go.
To be fair, a lot of them were all up in that instant at the front, so he's around people of similar pace.
Yeah.
To an extent, and Osterman's off the track.
Yeah, he is. I believe he might have just had a curb strike. And speaking of, Mr.
Yeah.
has gone wide.
Oh, here comes Callum.
Callum Pierce on the Haas around the outside of the banked hairpin. That's a great move on the Haas Ferrari.
Fair play.
Into the sweeping section, and that is a very good move from the Mercedes.
Jake has no battery. He's not saving in the slightest.
Yeah, he's trying to get back into the DRS, but he's no chance he's going to do that with that amount of battery, and he's leaving himself vulnerable to those behind him. And
yeah, and there's quite a few behind him.
And there's a DRS train forming here. I mean, Willie John is very close to the back of Robert Jovanovski. The wings that Robert Jovanovski must be running today. Like, he's gaining on every single straight.
Yeah.
I mean, he has got wing damage, which will help top line speed, but won't help it that much.
He's already pet as well.
Yeah.
So he must have had some fun.
Close enough to a move. Isn't. Is Mr. Shellax close to a move? He is, but he's not going to go for it into turn 1. He's forced the Haas wide, but nothing doing there. As we turn our attention back to this battle for P3, or P2 even, because it is.
Oh yeah, Mitch has dropped off now.
Yeah, trying to hot up.
Oh, he is struggling
again. Yeah, I think the tyre wear that has derailed him so many times this season is starting to come back in for the Ferrari driver, and he's now being hounded by the RB of Lowry and the Alpine of Connor Ahern as we go through the sweeping section with Thibaut and Jake Bamford and Jack Cocaine, the 3 championship protagonists. Obviously,
I mean, Thibaut and Jack are sorted on the RS. Jake still has very little.
He's gained a little bit, but he's still nowhere near enough.
Oh, Jack is right.
Jack is very close to the back of Thibaut here. This could be a move, and will he make it cleanly, or will there be some dirty tactics? But as Owen Wilson gets a penalty, oh, Thibaut almost down the inside of the Sauber of Jake Bamford as we go on to the straight. Will Thibaut try and make a move, because he now knows he's under pressure from the Alpine? He's going for it into turn 1 on Jake Bamford. Into the first chicane we go. Jake gets that inside line, which will turn into the outside line. That's almost contact with Thibaut. Jack attempts to switch back, going through turn 3 and into the sweeping section. There's not enough space for an overtake. It's as they were on the previous lap, but there's a little bit of contact and a little bit of moves shown. A hand has been shown there by Thibaut Quo in the Williams car. Jack attempted to profit from it, but nothing doing. That corner's way too tight to attempt to switch back. You're never going to get the traction on your rival. As Callum Pearce gets a penalty, as Jack is very close to the back of Thibaut here once again. If it wasn't for Thibaut being in DRS, we could be seeing a move here. But
I think Thibaut's taking a bit easier. He knows he doesn't have to actually beat these guys on track.
Yeah, all he needs to do is just finish the race in a decent position and hope the FA Chapman can stay in front, because FA's doing all he needs for Williams today. Obviously,
yeah, and FA stole the pole point off the other 2, which was very important.
Very good for you.
Yeah.
As into the final corner we go. Jack's going to go for it on Thibaut into the final corner. There's almost contact. Thibaut holds the outside line. It's going to be a drag race towards the first corner, but Thibaut, look at
Jack spent way too much
on that Williams. Did you say that? They're on very similar ERSs.
Yeah, but Jack used his before this straight. Thibaut used his on it.
I suppose. As
But in the wrong place, but
oh no, he hasn't lost position. He's gained a position on that one.
he has. Yeah, he's now in the Snape train.
Thibaut is all over the place at the moment. He could be falling out of ERS. He had a huge oversteer going into the first bit of this S's section.
Yeah, he struggles with sector 1 by the looks of it. His tyres might be going.
And we'll see those medium tyres. We yet to see how far they'll go, because obviously I haven't practiced for this week because I haven't been racing.
Yeah, neither.
So.
Oh, Jake, big snap.
Oh yeah, but he's not lost him much time.
Lost him 2 tenths?
That's 2 tenths, but considering how big it was.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, obviously with DRS, it's now cost him a lot.
And DRS. This could be. Thibaut knows what he's doing. He's just waiting for the right opportunity to arise, because he doesn't want to risk his championship fighting Jake Bamford.
No.
Into the final corner, Jake Bamford throws the defensive move. That could be crucial, because he's going to get a worse run, I should think. Out of turn 1, Jake has gone into the pits, and he's given Thibaut DRS for this lap. Is Jack Cocaine close enough to make a move into turn 1? Not quite close enough on the Williams car. He's just waiting there, agonisingly close, but he's just run out of DRS once again.
Oh, Callum's round.
Callum is round on the track there, ghosted the telltale sign of a spin.
Yeah, I was scrolling through the cars and I just see one facing the wrong way. I'm thinking, oopsies. Not good.
Go into the S's with Jack, and Jack's had a great run, but he's not quite close enough. He had a little bit of oversteer on that curve compared to.
Willie's going for Mitch.
Oh, not Willie John. Into the banked hairpin we go with Willie John, and he's made that move up the inside on the Ferrari, and that Ferrari is starting to fall off once again. It's happening once again. Obviously, nothing that Mitch can do about it. It is a proven thing that the controller is worse than the wheel in terms of tyre wear.
A lot of these guys are on controller though.
Well, you say that. Lowry's not. Willie's definitely.
Connor definitely is.
Connor is, and he's about the same pace. So.
Tebow is. I think.
Into the hairpin. Jack's trying to go for the move, but again, not quite close enough.
See if Tebow pits.
See if Tebow pits. He is pitting.
Wouldn't be too surprised. Yeah, he is.
Coming in with him.
Got him very quick.
Oh, he's hit the wall.
Doesn't look like there's any damage though.
He's hit the wall, but he's not got damage. So a scary moment for the championship leader, but I don't think anything's happened to him. And there'll be any repercussions for that. He's out of the pit lane. Oh, he's stayed there?
Yeah. I was thinking.
I really hope that. Because that would have been like him not being able to press the clutch.
Yeah.
Problem.
Oh, Mitch also pit. I'm surprised it took him that long. I thought he might have gone first.
Yeah. This has allowed Lowry back into P3. Obviously not. He won't be P3 when he pits, but
no.
He is for the moment. And I believe that's the highest he's been this season. In that RB.
Do you reckon the people that pit at the end of, well, it had been end of lap 2, but the ones who crashed on lap 1, do you reckon they'll make it to the end on the hards?
Maybe. They'll be absolutely ruined, those hards, when they do.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think it was Willie, Callum, and Corey.
I think, yeah, Willie's. I think he's going to try and do it, but those hards be.
I reckon he's going to try and hold up Tebow. I think is his plan.
Yeah, I mean.
F.A.'s in.
You've got to respect him for doing it.
No, I mean you always knew it was going to happen, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was going to happen. I mean, if Connor Ahern was in a similar boat, I think he'd be doing the same for Jack. But then again, saying that, John Ahern might have some things to say about that.
John's the worst of the two anyway. Everyone knows it.
I think John was watching.
Love you, John.
He said it, John, not me.
Love you, really.
Like if I say nice things about him, maybe he'll pass to me in pro clubs. There's every chance.
John passing crazy.
Yeah, that's to be fair, it's never gonna happen.
Tebow and Jack are right behind Stephen, who is taking very abstract lines.
Is not helping Tebow. And Tebow's almost up the inside. He is up the inside.
He has to in the end.
And he's made that move on the Haas. And this is getting too close for comfort for these drivers into the hairpin. As Jack's up the inside of the Haas into the hairpin. That's a very opportunistic move.
Taking some of the worst lines I've ever seen.
I mean, Stephen sometimes does that in races. He turns from actually driving alright to driving like it's like the apex is going to kill his car.
Yeah, struggle to believe he's going to hold up Robert for very long. Oh no, there it goes. Mitch go through as well. Makes you wonder if he's actually letting him through potentially.
I mean, he's driving like he is.
Yeah. Oh no, he's battling Mitch.
Well, battling's strong.
Yeah, but yeah. He's trying to battle. He's burnt all his GRS.
Oh, he's very close. Ooh. It's like a different person.
Imagine Jack will get Tebow here.
Like a different person when Stephen does this. But yeah, Jack's.
There he goes. Yeah, pretty easy.
This is what Jack needed for a chance at the championship, and now he's just got to hope that those behind him.
Ooh, Effie's come up behind Jake.
Yes, he has.
I didn't actually see that.
through.
The undercut, very strong.
And it certainly is as we go through the first sector with Tebow, championship leader, and he's lost DRS to Jack.
Oh, okay, that's quite big.
This is big. If Jack can keep in DRS, and he's gone wide again. This is not helping Tebow.
Struggling to get his tyres up to temperature, maybe.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'd think. Not there's that much of a difference between Jack and Tebow's tyres. They came on the same lap.
I mean, they're put on the same lap, yeah. He is close, though. I think he might have more of a straight line speed setup.
Yeah, it would seem like it, but...
Because, I mean, he was a none down the last straight, and he gained a lot.
So,
Yeah.
Look how much he's gaining on the straight, Jesus Christ.
And he's a none still. Yeah.
He's definitely got a straight line speed setup.
He does. FA is going to go past Jake here, I'd imagine. Oh, maybe not. One more lap. Jake's burning like anything.
Is Jake going to want to fight this, is the main thing.
I think he will.
He will, but is it wise to risk?
It's not wise, but I think he will.
I mean, obviously this is for the win at the moment. Oh, no.
It is, which is actually quite a big thing in the fight. It makes his job a lot easier if he can get P1.
Yeah, at the moment, I think it's still Tebow winning the championship.
Well, obviously once the... Well, it depends what happens with the other non-pitters, but... yeah, well, especially with these lot down here, yeah.
Yeah.
Tebow's main concern isn't where he finishes, it's where they finish, pretty much.
Finish and just making sure that he can finish, what, I think is 9th or higher.
Something like that. Well, so for Jack to win the championship, even if Tebow doesn't score, he either needs to win, or... Well, he needs to win now, because he didn't get the pole point. And, yeah... If Jack wins, Tebow can finish 19, 25, that's 6 points. Yeah, so Tebow can't score more than 6 points if Jack wins the race, for Jack to win the championship.
As Willie John's lost position to Corey.
Oh, he has.
The final corner.
Oh, he did it for DRS, I think. Oh, he's not quick, though. And Callum Pitts.
Callum's pit, so he's decided he doesn't.
Callum clearly isn't staying out, yeah.
FA and Jake Bamford fighting into turn 1. There's contact with the Williams and the Sauber. The Sauber gets a good exit out of turn 2. And it'll be side by side down towards turn 4. And it is the Sauber that's back in front of the Williams. And that is what Jake Bamford needs. There was a little bit of contact.
Especially because he's coming up on his teammate.
Yeah, luckily it was side-to-side contact and no damage done to either car, I should think. But Willie's going to let Jake through
and hold up FA.
Yeah, you would think so. As we go through, and if he can catch Corey, he'll put another car between him and FA, because FA is playing the team game here today. As Jake's hit the
wall.
Jake has that will not do his tyres any good, and FA's going for the move into the left-right section.
He's going to get boxed in by the other Sauber.
As the Williams goes wide, and he almost hits Jake on his re-entry.
Was that just FA breaking late? I didn't actually see what happened.
I don't think there was any contact. And Willie John has allowed Jake back pass. I think it was just FA trying to break late, because I didn't see any contact. If there was, it was minuscule.
No, I didn't see any.
And now is Willie John's going to attempt to keep FA behind, and he's going to keep FA behind for at least another lap. And this is quite crucial for the championship. Because
FA is right there. He's literally pushing him through the corner.
It's more points that Jake Bamford's gaining on Tebow at the moment. Tebow in 5th. He's still leading the championship at the minute. It's seeming like a Lando Norris situation from real life. As Tebow goes through the S's. And FA, he's not quite close enough to the back of Jake Bamford. Oh no, Willie John. And this is doing a great job for Jake. This is exactly what Jake would have wanted from his teammate, and he is playing the team game, and he is all over the place, is Willie John, and I think he's not gonna get DRS, so he's just hoping for straight line speed, and
he just doesn't have enough.
he doesn't have enough straight line speed. But he will have DRS down the next straight. They're both using.
Oh, well, FA.
And and Jake's and Willie's gone wide, and that'll be the end of his fight. Those tyres are done for the Sauber. As we go down the straight with the Sauber of Willie John, and yeah, he's already lost a second. He'll be, I reckon, he'll come into the pits. Oh no, he's not. So
he's got to hold up Jack and Tebow for Jake.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Because FA might deploy the same strategy if he can get back in front of him.
Definitely, as FA's right up the back of Jake Bamford. And as we go through the S's with the Williams car. There's a very nice camera angle, the over-the-shoulder camera. I've always liked it in real life and in the F1 games.
Oh yeah.
Gives a bit more of a sense of speed than the TV pod camera does.
Especially McLaren have one that tilts.
Yeah.
Not in the game, but...
Not in the game, in real life, but... Yeah, Codemasters wouldn't be in detailed enough to do that.
Jack only 1.5 seconds off. Oh, Steven! Safety car? Virtual. It's a virtual.
Virtual safety car. I think I know what he might have done.
That looks turn 4.
It looked like he was back in the way, no. He looks like, I think he's hit the inside wall.
Yeah, very common thing to do.
Because that wall is, what's the word?
Deadly. Yeah, I mean, your way was a little less polite, but you know.
Yeah, it is though. Hate that wall.
Not wrong though.
I mean, to be fair, I'm surprised it doesn't happen more in real life. It's only happened once with Charles Leclerc.
And look at the track map. Other than the McLaren, the Alpine, and the Mercedes, everybody's just pairing off.
Yeah.
Or at least it feels that way. Oh, Willie. Oh, Willie isn't going to hold them up then. He's taken the opportunity under VSC.
VSC. I think the VSC will be over now, but like, he'll get a bit of a gain.
I mean, it's still out, so he's still saving time.
I mean, he's out in pit lane now, so. And
he gets
to cut turn 1, so. Then again, that could. I've seen drive-throughs be given.
He's going to have absolutely no delta now, though.
Yeah, look at him. He's braking so much.
It cuts you away. And Connor drive through, was he the only one? He was the only one.
Yeah, because Callum Pierce had a time penalty.
Yeah, I mean the rest of them have all got time pens.
Yeah, so Connor Ahern with a time penalty, and that kind of summed up his season. He's had very, very good pace, but always
avoidable mistakes or
crashes or whatever his tail of the season.
Yeah.
FA
Larry
close to the back of Jake Bamford. I think the move could be on here. Keep an eye on Mitch as well, but nothing doing there.
Yeah, he's going to go for it on the main straight.
Yeah, he is going to go for it as Callum Pierce overtaking Connor Ahern in the Alpine.
Connor's all over.
That would have been a...
I wouldn't be surprised if he potentially retires in the pits now.
Yeah, I would imagine so. He's into the final corner with Mitch. We go, but we'll keep an eye on the lead battle. And then
goes
side
FA.
by side, down the straight into turn 1. Is Jake going to dive it into turn 1? He is. They're both going wide. There's contact with the two
spear off into the wall if they're not careful.
With the Sauber and the Williams. We'll keep an eye on Jake. Always into the...
he's at the wall!
Has he got damage on that car?
He does. He's missing an end plate. Yeah, I mean, that was silly from him.
Absolutely crucial, and it's something that Thibaut, it will be music to Thibaut's ears.
That was really silly from Jake. He's in the championship fight, FA isn't.
As into turn 4, one of the championship protagonists makes contact on the inside with the wall. And yeah, it seemed a bit silly for Jake Bamford to fight that. There was no chance he was keeping the Williams behind with the straight line speed of the navy blue car. And
it's going to stay with him for another lap though, but I imagine when it gets round to sector 1 again,
yeah,
that might be GG.
Game, set and match for the Sauber.
And Jack is very close to him now.
Yeah, this
Thibaut isn't, but I feel like he might not be pushing that hard.
Thibaut, I doubt he's pushing.
He has a big gap to Mitch behind, and he doesn't actually need to be.
The last thing he wants is to lose a championship to a silly mistake while pushing.
Yeah, or even get into a battle with his rivals.
Yeah, it was Corey's overtaking Mitch Nape into the final corner. The McLaren back ahead of the Ferrari into the final corner here in Jeddah. And good move there from the McLaren.
8 tenths. 9 tenths.
9 tenths. I think it's going to be DRS.
I think this is going to be GG. They're still battling.
John's got fast.
They're side by side.
Oh, they're going to go side by side here into turn 3. No. Or turn 4, I should say, because the little kink on the way after the chicane is
right. Jake's lost it.
Yeah, it's because Jeddah likes to stat pad with their corner numbers.
They do. Yeah, it's crazy saying turn 22 and it not being the last corner.
Yeah, 27 corners and like I can.
You don't need that many.
Turn 1, 2 corner, yes. Turn 4 and 5, yes, corner. Turn 6, yeah. So the S's. So that's it.
Yeah, I mean the S's are just stat padding them as is. To be fair, they're all corners. But there's no need for that many.
Yeah,
you can chill, bro.
And then the hairpin I'll give you, and then the
chicane
after it. But every little kink in the straight is counted as a corner under.
Yeah, that is a little. I'm fine with you calling chicanes 2 corners, because they are. You know, no problems there.
Yeah. I mean, I have problems with people calling chicane 1 corner. As Jovanovski's in the wall.
Ooh, safety. It's a full. It's a full.
I don't think I'll be able
Are they going to pit?
Yeah, Robert's car.
Jack's pit.
Jack's pit. Has Thibaut pit. Thibaut has not.
FA's pit. Thibaut hasn't, but FA has.
I think that is FA giving position and the track position to his teammate.
Yeah, because I mean, Thibaut would not have wanted to stack.
Yeah, definitely.
That would have been a hell of a lot more costly.
So,
has he beat the Sauber? Oh, he's driven into him. I don't know who's got it. Willie.
Racing, but I think it's Willie, yeah. And that will be annoying to FA.
Oh no, it was FA.
It was FA.
I do.
So that's 1 car between FA and Jack, which could be quite crucial.
Especially considering what car it is.
Yeah. It is a Sauber. So, and that will be Jake Bamford. That'll be Jake Bamford's rear gunner.
Really surprised Connor hasn't pit.
Yeah, Thibaut's got a front gunner with Thibaut's got a rear gunner with FA. Yeah. And I was gonna say Jack's got a front gunner with
Connor, but he's still got his drive through and he's on very dead tyres.
I think Connor has to serve it when the safety car comes in.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah, like the lap after.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you can't follow it in. It changes every game, that rule, but.
Yeah, because I did it on 24 a few times.
Sure, last game you could definitely follow it in, yeah.
I did it on 24 a few times.
It just changes every time, just for the fun of it. Sometimes feels like it changes race by race. It's about what the developers are feeling.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the Aston Martin to join us, and we will have 2 laps of racing to decide the championship. I mean, all Alpine in the pits. Connor.
Well, there goes Jack's front gunner. Not that he really was one, to be fair.
Not that he really was one. He had to pit anyway. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't pit on that first lap, though.
Yeah, definitely.
If he was gunner, he was a bit screwed either way because he had his drive, but. I mean, it's points, to be fair. You can't not get points in this race. If you finish.
Yeah.
This is going to be an exciting final 2 laps.
Yes, it will.
Because, I mean, Jake and Tebow are going to be slow. Corey won't be that quick.
There will be a bunch of drivers giving it hells for bells in the final 2 laps.
It will be... I imagine it will be the soft runners. How quick can they get to the front?
Definitely.
Especially for Effie. How quick can he get to the front and hold everybody else up?
So I believe the safety car will be in at the end of this lap. Ladies and gents, to those that are still tuned in to this stream, thank you very much for watching, and expect some carnage in about a minute's time, because it should be coming here in Jeddah. We've got a few drivers on worn tyres, multiple drivers on brand new softs, including F.A. Chakmak and Jack Cocaine, Mitch Snape, Callum Pearce, Lowry, Owen. Oh no, Owen's not on soft tyres, but Conor Ahern is.
But he's got to drive through.
Prepare for carnage in the final 2 racing laps of the F3
Here we
season to decide it all here in Jeddah. Thibaut knows what he has to do to win the championship. Jack and Jake know what they have to do and know what has to happen for them to have any chance of winning the championship. When will Jake bolt? Here under the lights.
Safety car is in, so he can go. Tebow's left a massive gap, and he's been caught sleeping very heavily.
Arabian night, and as we go racing once again, and the Williams of F.A. Chakmak has got a run on the McLaren of Corey McSweeney here into turn 1. That first car might be done into turn 1 as Conor Ahern's been disqualified for not serving that penalty. There's a little bit of racing action into turn 1. F.A. Chakmak is ahead of Thibaut. That has been some speedway team play for the Williams cars. Thibaut knows what has to happen.
Jack and Willie side by side for a second.
Jack and Willie are almost side by side, and Jack is back behind Willie, I believe. No, he's not. I think Willie was ahead.
Yes. So, right, yeah, Willie was already ahead. Yeah. Sorry.
Thibaut's lost a second already. This is definite tactics from the Belgian as we go into the banked hairpin. Thibaut losing position to Corey. Thibaut, this is all tactical, I believe, from the Williams driver. He does not want any risks here tonight with those hard tyres.
Willie's going.
He's going for it for the lead on Jake Bamford. This is for the championship as we go into the sweeping section of the.
Oh, here's Jack! There's contact! Contact!
Goes for it. There's contact with the
Willie.
He's in the wall. Jack's in the wall.
He's taken out everybody.
And there's a huge crash. Jack Cocaine, one of the championship protagonists, is out of this race.
Willie's absolutely done for. The bunch of damage behind. Callum Pearce missing wing. Lowry backwards.
And carbon fibre all over the track in the final chicane. That has removed one of the championship protagonists from this race, and it has made Thibaut's job a whole lot easier here tonight.
FA in the lead as well will definitely help with that.
As Callum Pearce has retired from this race, and that, I believe, means that Thibaut is your championship winner. He cannot lose it now.
Can he? Hang on.
I think it's 9th that he needs.
Going to the mathematicians. No, hang on. So, 17 points. So if Jake gets 25... I don't know maths.
I think it is Thibaut winning the championship.
Unless it... I'm gonna say until it crosses the line, nothing's certain. I don't want to be...
As Corey McSweeney is over the back.
Mitch, very close to.
And 8 out of the 16 people that started this race, 8 are going to finish it. And 7 will be near each other as Corey McSweeney just put salt in the wounds for Jake Bamford. And that might have confirmed it for the Williams driver. But we'll keep...
Oh, it definitely has. That 3 seconds as well. Yeah, that is Jake done.
Jake's going to be behind Thibaut after all of this. But we'll turn our attention to F.A. Chakmak round the final corner.
Oh, and he's in Corey's bump.
Out in Monza. He's going to win the season finale in Jeddah. But
Oh, they've crashed!
Oh, it's
They've
contact
crashed Jake and Corey!
with Corey and Jake Bamford, but we'll turn our attention to Thibaut Quo, your championship winner here in F3, here tonight under the lights with the Aston Martin going into the wall and the Sauber going into the wall behind. FA Chakmak wins for Williams, and I believe Sauber have just got constructors ahead of Williams.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
But Thibaut Quo, we're on board with him now. He is your championship winner. He has won the grand prize here in F3. He did what he needed to do. 2 Williams drivers on the podium. Corey McSweeney in P2. Let's not forget that. That's a great result for the McLaren man. He'll be absolutely buzzing with that. But the overarching story here in Jeddah, under the Arabian lights, is Thibaut Quo, the Belgian, is your championship winner for F3 this season. It's been an absolutely scintillating race here, a scintillating season here in season 12, and it's been finished off by an absolutely scintillating race, I should say. Driver of the day, Corey McSweeney, at least that's what the game is saying. And fastest lap goes to Willie John in the Sauber car. As FA Chakmak is your winner from Corey McSweeney, from Thibaut Quo, your championship winner, from Mitch Snape in P4, good result for him. Jake Bamford in P5, Willie John in P6, Mr. Chillaxed P7, Lowry, Callum Pearce, and Bouncy Straw 5, aka Jack Cocaine, finishing out our top 10. What a race, Charlie.
What a race.
What a race, and it is fitting for F3 that it goes out like this, because F3 has been probably the best tier to watch in GRS this season.
Yeah.
Whether that be for crashes, some great racing action that we've had this season, but we will try and get the podium.
Yeah, who were the top 3?
It was
FA, Corey, and
Thibaut.
Was it Corey or was it Jake? Not Corey. Was it Thibaut or Jake?
It was Thibaut.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, because Jake had the 3.
So let's just go into F3.
Yeah, let's go. Tilo said he joined.
Right.
Corey won't, but I'd imagine.
Mike has gone to absolute bollocks.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's every time you stream.
No. I think it's just every time you join like a bad VC, I think it is. There we go.
I think you might be right. It could actually just be this VC. Fair play.
It's sometimes just a bad VC.
Yeah.
God, Mitch ain't happy in the F3 chat. I can't repeat what he said on stream because it might get the GRS account. It won't get it banned because YouTube's terms of service is just as long as you're not being racist, you're fine on YouTube. Oh God! What a man to join.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
No, we'll just wait for Corey, but
Corey ain't joining.
Corey isn't joining, so start with FA because obviously you did win for the second time in a row, but obviously there's more important things to go on at the moment. But FA, you qualified on pole, I believe. It seems like a long time ago that qualifying happened, but you did qualify on pole. It wasn't simple going. It looked like you were playing the team game with Thibaut, but you do win the race. How are you feeling, mate?
Quite good, man. A win always feels good. Like, what am I supposed to say? I'm happy that my teammate won the championship. Sad that we didn't win the constructors, but it's whatever. We did what we could. How much did we miss out by? How much? How many points?
That's a very good question.
I think it's around 10 points. Which
Yeah,
considering
I'm gonna do some
Williams
quick
didn't
maths
have a
while you
second
interview.
considering Williams didn't have a second driver for most of this season, or a second driver that was like doing well in races, that is a decent effort from you two.
We didn't have a second driver from Cota until whenever FA made his debut. I don't know when that was.
So, but yeah,
Yeah,
go on.
yeah. It was a fun race. I can say that. Some dirty driving from the Saubers, from one Sauber.
Yeah, but you know what they had to do. It was going to be always going to be like that. Jeddah
Yeah, but
street circuit, and
yeah, but they won.
something
Shit.
needed to happen with Jake.
Yeah, I know.
Thibaut, but
It's whatever.
you don't want to see it, but you come to expect it with championships on the line. But we'll turn our attention, speaking of championships, to the championship winner. And Thibaut, you have been very consistent all season. You've picked up a few wins along the way, and you've had a few bad races, whether it be bad luck or whatever. But after all is said and done, you have come out and you have won the championship. How are you feeling, Thibaut?
I'm feeling good. Yeah, I've had a few races, especially at the start of season, where I was not good, but yeah, I've done what I've had to do, and that's enough. But I'm very happy.
Yeah, I think that just sums up what this race and also the season. You just did what you had to do, because today I could tell you didn't no risks involved at all. Like that safety car restart was just let enough people by so that you can still win the championship, and just don't risk any incidents. And it's won you the championship, and it has it's closed the curtain on what has been a great season F3, for not just you but from everyone. It's been an absolute joy to watch this season, and we'll be back for next season. I don't know if I'll be commentating this tier. I might be commentating F1 because I'm not racing next season, but we shall see. But with that said and done, thank you very much for racing, everyone who did race that's watching the stream at the moment. Thank you, everyone who's watching, for tuning in for this season.
Hang on.
Oh, hello.
Unless I have royally screwed up my maths, we lost the constructors by 1 point.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I
we-
think Jake might get a penalty, if that's any. I think Willie might get a penalty as well, so it might still be on. We'll see what the stewards have to say. So it's not over yet. But yeah. Thank you, Charlie, for joining me for some of the races this season, including this one.
No worries.
And yeah, with all that said and done, thank you very much, everyone who's participated in GRS for another season. The league, while being run by the admins and Luke, Mitch, everyone who runs that. It can't be done without the drivers and everyone who turns in week in, week out. But thank you, everyone who's tuned in for watching. And until next season,